welcome to another fantastic edition of Good Night Sri Lanka. It is a Friday night. It's a short week. Yesterday was a holiday. Lots of you, I'm sure, today have mysteriously fallen sick and decided to take the day off and want to basically bag yourself a 4-day weekend.
Yes.
Good on you if you've done that, right?
That's how smart people work.
No, that's how Sri Lankans work.
The smart way.
Yeah. Automatically already decided the days that they want to take off. When does the long weekend fall? When is a holiday on a Thursday, Friday, Ganna morning, things like that.
That's the first thing you'll do, no? Any time I get a new calendar, that's the first thing. When is the boy days? Means I of course check the whole calendar.
How many red dates are there?
Yeah.
How many red dates?
Yes.
You're not the only one. I think it's a Sri Lankan thing.
Yeah.
Every time on the 1st of Jan or the 2nd of Jan, when you get a brand new calendar, right? First thing you do, you basically run to your birthday. Right,
When
the
it
day
falls on a weekend.
where it falls on a weekend.
Weekend.
Right?
Yeah.
When
Or closer to the weekend.
Closer to when does your birthday fall on?
Mine coming on a Monday.
Yeah, the worst.
So I put the Friday before that I put a leave. Then a whole weekend. And the Monday.
And then after you decide that you know when your birthday falls, then you basically go back to January and
then
you run through the entire month to find out how many long weekends we have.
Entire year.
Entire year. How many long weekends you have. And special focus comes on 1 month, the month of April. Yeah, because the entire week is taken off.
Yeah.
Or even May.
Yeah.
May.
May.
Yeah,
May is a
for
good
sure.
month. May, April, May. Absolutely nothing happens. Zero productivity in Sri Lanka those 2 months.
But we are pushing through
Yeah.
as a country, resilient country like that.
Absolutely, yeah. When you see those red dates, my goodness, not yours, but us all in general. Red dates, sorry.
My ears are tingling and there is slight smoke coming out of it. Quickly move on before I show you a red date.
No, red. I'm talking about the Rata Indi.
Red color.
Red color.
Don't dig yourself. Stop digging.
Anyway, we're back. It's another Friday and officially done 6 months of the year 2025 again. 6
What happened?
months flew by.
What happened?
Right,
Every time I think to myself, what happened?
No idea what actually really happened. But anyway, how was your week, Chris? Well, I'll start with you.
Mine was nothing much. Not an action
Your
pack.
plannings?
Plannings.
Planning.
Plannings. We are having. We told you we had a cricket match. There is a lot of conspiracy behind this entire cricket match. Lot of match fixing and things like that.
Conspiracy?
Yes, right. Because so many other houses have claimed victory, and there is a court case going on for that.
Right. Wow.
And now we are having a rematch next Sunday.
කොච්චර කියලා ක්‍රිකට් ගහන්නද නේ?
ඒක තමයි හරි අමාරුවෙන් ගැහුවේ දා.
දැන් ආයෙත් ගහන්න ඕනේ.
ආයෙ ගහන්න ඕනේ දැන්.
Are you a bowler, fielder or all rounder?
None of the above.
I'm a scorer.
Or a wicket keeper?
None of the above. මම ලකුණු 4ක් 10ක් ගැහුවා මම.
ඒ කියන්නේ batsman නෝ batsman.
මිනිසුන්ටද?
Sorry. Not batsman, batter.
Thank God, we made that wise decision because it was raining to have it indoors. හරි. ඉන්ඩෝස් තිබිලත් අර පොඩි කොටුවේ අපේ උන් එහෙම මෙහෙන් රිදෙනවා නැවෙන්න බෑ ඔක්කොම
මේකනේ බෝල් එන්නේ මූන්ට නේ ඉන්ඩෝ එකේ
කරන්න දෙයක් නැහැ imagine it was having outdoors and
I'll be running
hello hold on water boy වතුරෙන් ගේනවා
අර බෝලෙට යන්න දෙන්න කමන්න බෝලේ කොහමද යන්නේ
yeah. So that was that. So we are having a rematch next Sunday. Not this Sunday, the next Sunday. So that is happening, and then we have the back to school.
You're having a rematch of the entire tournament.
Tournament because and they have a second place Katta house apparently borrowed the trophy just for this thing, and gihilla photo shoot එකක් කරලා publicize කරා අපි දින්නේ කියලා.
No.
That it went that bad. It went that bad.
It says a lot about those houses.
It says a lot about the school.
Yeah. So there is this campaign going on our WhatsApp group now.
දැන් ඔයගේ house එක හරිද?
Now even the ICC is getting involved.
Like that.
Yeah, like that. It has gone to that level. Yes.
Sure.
So we are bringing independent umpires.
Okay, shake and me. I was like out. Ball පේන්නේ out.
Right. So a lot of cheating gone scoring walat. Because the scoring system in Indo cricket is totally different.
Really?
One run is 4 runs equal. Net එකට ගැහුවොත් එහෙම තියෙනවා.
Like I said, very complicated game, no?
Game, yes. So,
Yeah.
which we didn't know at all. So anyway, the good thing is, man.
Basically, that's a bunch of men running around a tiny square.
Yeah. So the good thing, Andy, is like we decide. I don't know whether it is the same format when it comes to Indo cricket. Now, for it's overarm bowling, no. දුවගෙන ඇවිල්ලානේ දාන්න ඕනේ. So the distance between the two creases are very long.
Right.
So අපි ඒකේ දුවන්නේ භාගය. crease එක තියෙන්නේ භාගය හරිය. So it's the running area is less.
So unfit. So unfit.
මොකද මුළු එකම දිවරා.
Well, you have exciting times in your life.
Seriously, yeah, seriously. Those are the things that are happening. Looking forward to it.
Yeah,
Actually, we're all getting ready for the dance, which is happening in
back
August.
to school.
No, back to school එකක් තියෙනවා. ඊට පස්සේ August, end of August we
Then you're dancing.
Yeah.
After that?
Yeah, now we actually have a surplus in the collection. Yeah, so
it's not bad, no?
Yeah, not
that,
bad. Yeah,
you
not bad.
You slowly drop in, those little tidbits there.
Yeah,
Surplus in the that's how rich we are.
So you can get Taylor Swift down for the surplus.
Anyone but Taylor Swift. Yeah. So
එයා ගේනවන්න මං එන්නේ. රිචඩ් මාක්ස් වගේ ගෙනාවන මං එනවා.
නෑ අපි මෙයාව ගෙන්නන්න හදන්නේ. ශාරුක් खान අරකට යන ගමන් මේකට ගන්න
මෙම යන ගමන් මගදී
මගේ දාගන්න එකක් ඇවිල්ලා බෝලයක් දාලා යන්න ගියා.
Buy one get one.
මගදී යනකොට බෝලයක් දාගෙන යන්නලු.
බෝලයක් දාගෙන යන්න කිව්වා.
Anyway, how was your week, Andy?
Good. It was actually a pleasant week. I not that I relaxed. I went to work and all that. අපිට ඉතින් පොය holiday එකක් එන්න නෑ anything. We of course worked for the betterment of this country and other countries. Right. But yeah.
Not yourself.
No.
ටාන්සර්ලන් එහෙම.
ඒක තාම උස්සනවා පහළට දානවා ආයෙත් උස්සනවා පොඩ්ඩක් විතර මෙතන රිදෙනවා ගණන් ගන්න ඒවා who needs a shoulder
නරකද ඔය මොකක් හරි කොන්ට්‍රැක්ට් වැඩක් කරා නම් අපගේ
නෑ why have to lose that 5 kilos before I die no
so ඒක ටයර් උස්සන එක you do might as well do something productive no
බෑ එච්චර බෑ
ටිකක් හරි හම්බ වෙනවා දවස් පඩි
5000 බෑ මම සිමන්ති මොනා කපරාදු කර හින්දන්නේ y'all might not have
ගෙදර අයිතිකාරයව කනුවට තියලා මොකක් කපරාදු where is the owner of the house
and because your hand like yeah so as you can see that is not the job I'm going to do if I ever get unemployed but yeah so it was actually pretty decent nothing too fancy having a little bit of a girls night out
yeah how was
tomorrow.
that you went one no
that was fantastic කෑවා බිව්වා
බස් එක නැග්ගා
බස් එක නැගෙන we were driven
we
were driven. Another girl drove us yeah so we had a pinnacle ladders near the beach
so how was that sunbathing
fantastic it was great ටිකක් විතර කළු වුණා but it's okay
how difficult is it to organize a girls night out compared to a couples night out
couples
I mean I say couples as in you and your partners and your girlfriends and their partners
let's twofold me and my partner here hungry men where you want to go and eat we'll go somewhere no right done that's it why we drive we think about 5 places then we pick the cuisine first then ambience second and then we end up going to Thai Boulevard ඒ ඔක්කොම බලනවා Chinese no not that sushi no Thai no man you last time I said Thai no ඔක්කොම කියලා we are just near Thai Boulevard then go to Thai Boulevard somehow we kind of drive there so that's that but it's girls night out is generally where's the good band playing what are we wearing? We're gone.
Done. So fast, huh?
Done.
Wow.
Okay, so it's more. So I have a few friends who love to dance and like to have a good time. So when there's a good band playing, we kind of go towards that.
Right.
And then
we actually have a difficult time when it comes to.
Hey, your boys, what's wrong with you?
No, the dining out when we go somewhere. If the menu is good and we enjoy. We must come again.
Must come again. Yeah.
And then we go again. Right?
Then good.
And then we order something else.
Then that's not good.
Right? Ayyo, මොකටද ආවේ අප්පා.
Really?
Like that. It's that
But
bad.
I'm a creature of habit. If I go to a place and I order something, that's what I will keep ordering because I
Yeah,
don't want to
yeah.
move and I
You
don't
don't
want
want
to be
disappointed. Yeah,
And then if I don't if I go to a new place and don't like, I'm like, yeah, not coming here again.
No, it's almost the same thing. For example, now when you actually order on Pick Me or Uber or whatever, all the food stuff. There's always your favorite haunt that you always order from, right?
Yeah.
But then suddenly one day you decide, okay, you
Let's
want
try
something
nice.
new,
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
nice. Then you're going through the whole process
Of finding it.
it, and then of course the other thing is, in order for you to find something new, the first thing that you need to do, you like check the ratings. You know, how many people have
The
watched
pictures
it.
a little.
The pictures. More often than not, the food never resembles the picture.
Yeah. That's
Something
true.
completely different. And then it's very rare do you actually find a new place and the food turns out to be good.
Yeah.
Why
And
is
the-
that?
I don't know.
Why is that?
Yeah, that's the thing. So luckily we have now continuously gone twice to the same place.
Oh, right, okay.
Which is a very good thing. And now I have got into this habit of hello යාළුවනේ අද අපි ඉන්නේ මේ හවල් රෙස්ටෝරන්ට් එකේ
right.
අපිට මෙච්චරක් කන්න පුළුවන් සූෂි තියෙනවා එන්න ඕගලන් උත් ඇවිල්ලා බලන්න. So I was very convinced with this what is this අපි මේ අපි අද ඉන්නේ මේ බෙල්ට් එකෙන් තමයි කෑම එන්නේ ඕන එකක් select කරගන්න පුළුවන්. So there is this new Chinese joint
Right.
with the conveyor.
Yeah,
going
conveyor
around.
belt. Yeah.
So apparently you have to call them and reserve your seat. So
Oh,
that's,
right.
so that's also a task. So I got the number, everything sorted out.
Right.
It's an
Yeah,
arcade.
again.
It's an arcade now. Yeah.
Really? Okay,
Yeah. So because Chinese that hot pot thing, I'm a bit of a craze on that.
Alright, okay.
Yeah. So we're waiting to try that out.
All right.
How was yours?
Oh,
Your
okay. It was
weekend
all
and
right.
week- what plans for the weekend? How was the weekday?
Yeah, weekday was good. I mean, there was really nothing much happened. Daughter basically decided to go on holiday.
There you go.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
but not necessarily her choice. The school gave the holiday.
Okay.
So thankfully, no more morning runs for me for about 6 or 7 weeks.
Already?
Nice.
Yeah, summer vacation.
Okay.
Summer vacation. So, and there has been a list of to-do lists
Oh,
that
yeah.
were already been sort of made.
To-do
Is it worse than taking her every day to school?
Yeah,
Oh, dear.
financially worse.
No,
Financially worse, and there are a fair amount of things that are actually questionable on that list because questionable because of the money. Right? Money factor is that.
Okay.
Yeah, but apart from that, nothing much. We actually decided we have this annual retreat that we go to Havelock Road during
I saw that.
Yeah,
Palapuru.
during the durian and the rambutan and the mangosteen season.
Are you a durian fan?
I hate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I
That is why we
hate
are
it.
friends.
Yeah, I'm not a big durian
I
fan.
tried it once and
Yeah. So
I think it's the smell, no?
yeah, I don't know. It's just it. But there are individuals in the family who love durian.
Yes.
They have been discarded during that period.
Yeah.
So-
We don't
So-
be friends with them anymore.
So that reminds me, when you talk about now in Tevatte, we go there over the weekend, no? So there's this convent, which is by the
In
side
the
of
church itself?
The church itself, by the
Right.
side of the basilica. So they have a couple of mangosteen trees. Okay. So last Sunday when we went, they were selling mangosteen, pretty cheap. Huh? So I asked my daughter, "Do you want some?" Nah. Right. So I asked, "How much is a kilo?" Very cheap. I think $100 a kilo, something like that. Right. So I said, "Why don't we take it?" And then not a big fan. Okay, fine, let's go. Then I was telling her the story when we were kids. We used to jump over the fence, right, and go and pluck mangosteen, huge 4 trees, right? And we used to go and pluck koreng kadla kanne. Hari, then ඉතින් අපි නෑනේ. So I think the nuns are now having the peace and mind that they can select a few and sell it.
Right.
Right. So I was telling my daughter, my God, this is just beside the church. You go and steal from the church premises also.
මේක ඉතින් මොන පව්කාරයක්ද ඔයා? What is this?
Well, not exactly. I mean, right? And
The tree was in the church premises.
Just say you are borrowing it.
we were borrowing. So there is this Gorka also. Right? The mangosteen නැති කාරට ගොරකා ගහේ ගෙඩියනවා. Gorka, right?
Really?
Yeah. So
Can you eat it? I don't
there is another Gorka tree there.
Oh, I thought the same mangosteen tree. Mangosteen nadi kale gorakayana. What do you think?
So we were so desperate to have something. We go and pluck the Goraka.
ඉතින් yummy.
ඒකේ මදේ just like mangosteen.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The Goraka is like a small Vattaka version.
Yeah.
Right? When it ripens, it becomes yellow or an orange color, right?
Yeah.
Yellow and then it turns to orange. So when you break it, the seeds are just like the mangosteen.
Right.
And it's sweet.
ගොරක කොහෙන්ද එන්නේ එතකොට?
Goraka, ඉතින් පොත්ත තමයි Goraka.
ආරයි.
The Vattaka porta is the Goraka. That
right,
is when it's dried, it becomes like, little
Black
slices of orange.
Right.
Right? Blackish and that thing. ඒකේ මදේ I mean, ඒ කාලට මොන හරි Goraka නෙවෙයි පොල් ගෙඩිය පොත්ත උනත් ගන්නවා.
Oh.
Anyway. So that's basic. I think it's mangosteen season, it's rambutan season now, durian season. And
So rambutan has already come, is it?
yeah. I mean, but it's really expensive.
I don't like any of the above.
Really?
I don't eat any.
I like rambutan. Mangosteen, I can. I mean, I have no problem.
I can not live with that.
But-
I only like mango.
Mango is good, yeah, definitely. The mangosteen, it was basically 1,500 rupees for a kilo. That's how much it was. Himabay. Right, 1,500. So basically, you get like anything between 10 to 12 fruits for a kilo. Yeah, and rambutan basically rupiah siya ta hayai.
Rupiah 100.
Yeah, so that's all right.
Yeah, that's not
That's
bad,
all right.
yeah.
It's not bad.
Haya.
And pretty good. I mean,
Nice one.
for about 500 bucks,
Pretty much.
500 bucks, you can walk off with about 30 rambutans,
That's
which is
okay,
good.
that's
But also be very careful, of course, if you're a rambutan fan, not to overeat them.
Yeah, it's very heaty.
Very heaty,
heaty,
and you could actually end up with a sore throat.
But I think they say heaty, or rather, it's not good if you break the
Potta cut.
spotta
Yeah,
from the
yeah.
mouth, right?
That's where it
That's I think. But if you break it with your
Yeah.
finger or whatever,
But
I think
remember
it's
when
better.
the
I don't know how to do
When the
that.
kids were small, my father-in-law used to take us to Malvana. And you can buy a tree.
That's right.
You can buy a tree and then you can.
But wait for it to grow, no?
Huh?
Wait for it to grow, no?
No, ගෙඩි තියෙන ගහක්
What did he say? He said, you said go to Malvana and buy a tree. I thought putting us.
ගෙඩි තියෙන
Did you say අයියෝ.
අයියෝ ස්වාමීනි නෙක පෙර.
Anyway,
Never mind. Moving on. As I clearly I'm not going to Malvana.
as we wait for the plant to grow, it's time for us to move into the next segment, our first segment on the show. Let's find out what our wonderful country of Sri Lanka was basically up against Lanka last week. Okay, what do we have on the show? Lanka last week. Sri Lanka to impose 18% VAT on global digital platforms like Netflix, Spotify, and more.
අයියෝ දෙකම තියෙනවා.
This is a big story. Okay? Now, basically, what the government is basically asking to do, right? They will apply 18% VAT on all these global platforms, right? Like Netflix. And these platforms must register for VAT here and collect the taxes from the Sri Lankan users, right?
Right.
So this is crazy, right? Because okay, forget for example, Netflix and all that stuff. There are companies out there who have subscribed for outside services. For example, Microsoft, right? You are subscribing for Microsoft to use their facilities, to actually use the original and legal ones, right? And these subscriptions are paid by the company.
Yeah.
Right? Now, if you are going to land an 18% VAT on each of these subscription, the operational cost of the company is just going to go up. You know?
It's going to skyrocket.
It's going to skyrocket. I mean, look, I honestly don't understand the thinking behind this as to why you need to go and, land an 18% tax on a streaming service, right? For what reason? Not that they're competing against a local streaming service, not that we have anything that competes Netflix in Sri Lanka, right? Not that we have anything that competes Spotify in Sri Lanka. So the thinking behind this, honestly, is just puzzling as to why do you want to do that? And do you think that Netflix is going to come to Sri Lanka and register for VAT?
No. The answer is no.
There goes that at least the little entertainment we had.
No, I mean, I don't know how you.
How are you gonna
track
get about it? Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to track it.
Somebody would have thought of this,
Yeah.
Sri Lanka, I'm
But
sure.
unfortunately, what's happening these days is whoever thinks of it just blurts it out.
It will be.
Yeah.
It's after that you decide, oh no, okay, how do we get about this
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
That seems to be the farmer's problem all the time, right? So, 18% VAT on Netflix, Spotify, and more. And according to the information that's coming in, these platforms must register for VAT in Sri Lanka and must collect that from the Sri Lankan subscribers. Is that going to work? How is that
I
going to
don't-
work? We have absolutely no
We'll wait
idea.
and see.
Yeah,
Something will happen,
I
no?
mean, look, well, this is okay. Netflix, Spotify, Canva, right?
Yeah.
ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
anything that you're subscribing for overseas, right, has to basically now come with an 18% VAT. Where these companies, right, first of all, they need to look for Sri Lanka in the map.
Where is it
Right,
now?
okay, there you are, right, and then we need to go there and basically register, right, and collect VAT from people who are subscribing to us.
I don't know. Good luck with that.
Yeah, good luck with that.
You let us know.
But the only detrimental thing this could happen, I don't know if they decide not to implement it. If these companies say, no, I'm sorry, we can't do that.
Then will we not have those
Will
services?
we not have those services?
They'll just shut it off.
Yeah, and that's not going to go down very well. Like,
Yep.
again, there are tons of people who use Canva, right? There are millions of people in Sri Lanka who actually use so many different subscriptions.
I use Canva every day.
Yeah, and there are hundreds and thousands of people who have actually got on to ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Right? So all these are subscriptions, right? So we should think about these things. a
Bala
little bit
Muneda.
more,
Let's see what
right?
happens.
Let's have a chat about these things. Let's have a little round table. Go to Thai Boulevard over at dinner.
There you go.
Right? And then,
Yeah.
have
Think about it.
Think about it.
Yeah.
The green chicken curry is also good.
Yeah.
The crab one is
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then talk about, how shall we do? How to
maybe
get-
not a great idea,
Not a
no,
great
brother.
idea. Yeah, sister, not a great idea, no? So anyway, let's move on, guys.
Or let's do a hot pot in a Chinese pot.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. All those things. Anyway, next one. Sri Lanka among top 3 summer getaways, according to Emirates search
Oh,
data,
lovely.
which is pretty good. And it's actually a 32% increase in searches highlights, and this is something that Emirates actually puts out, and it actually shows that Sri Lanka's tourism has really picked up, which is great, and it's actually bounced back from the issues that we actually had, because ever since 2019, from the Easter attacks, one after the other, we have just been hammered and hammered. But kudos to each and every one of us, all Sri Lankans put together. We rallied around. We're still standing. Right, we are back on top, and let's just make sure that dumb decisions don't put us back again.
Yeah, let's.
I was actually
Wait and see.
yesterday surprised that I was shocked. There was this vlogger who was coming to Sri Lanka on a boat.
What?
Huh?
Right? So the first one I saw, I was going on TikTok on my way to Sri Lanka. And he's showing inside the boat and how people are seated
Is-
and
Human trafficking.
No, it's apparently
Should I be worried?
it's apparently then I went to his page to see the next series. It's actually traveling from India to Sri Lanka.
I thought I was coming from Christmas Island.
Right? Right? And they have an immigration there where they stamp your passport.
Right.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
To go in a boat?
Yeah, you can actually come from India to Sri Lanka
You
by
can.
boat.
You can.
I suppose because Langai
And there was actually a ferry service.
Yeah, it is happening.
Yeah, so
It is happening.
Abhi yaange next trip.
yeah,
Yeah.
Get on the boat.
near the boat.
Go. Swim කරන්න පුළුවන්.
Ne.
Swim? Why will swim?
I'm on the. He is trying to make. He thinks it's Titanic. the 15 minutes drive. I mean, not drive. Whatever it's called.
Right.
Row.
Pedal. Paru.
Baru.
All right, so that's story with Sri Lanka looking good as far as tourism is concerned. What else do we actually have on the show? Temu imports linked to 35 to 40 million daily duty fraud.
My Temu order has not come yet.
That's the thing. That
you know
is-
what? That makes me very sad because I ordered a lovely pair of shoes. It ain't coming, Temu. Not coming.
It's not-
Customs, release it.
It's not Temu's fault.
Yeah, customs.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It is absolutely crazy. I mean, that's another problem we're actually facing.
I'm every day looking at my Temu tracker. Where is it? Where is it? It's not coming.
It's not coming, huh? And where is it?
Customs.
Customs.
Customs. We're waiting customs clearance.
Yeah, so
It's
basically
been there for a while now.
they claim that it's actually costing them 35 to 50 million dollars in daily tax losses through this fraudulent customs clearance scenario that's actually going on.
ඒක පොඩ release කරා නම් හොඳ නේද?
Right, so because and what's happening, of course, is the fact that the imports that's declared are being taxed on weight, right, not necessarily on value.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So because of that, there's a fair amount of money that's actually being lost in terms of taxes to the government. And what I think also triggered all this, I believe, is the fact that there a fair amount of stuff that's been bought on Temu, which is being brought down
Resold.
to sell.
And so, yes.
That is where
That's not
where
right,
that we Sri Lankans have basically shot ourselves.
Yeah. But then මං වගේ බලන්න. I'm not selling anything. I'm wearing.
Yeah, well, that's true. I mean, you know, so there's a massive crackdown that's actually going on in terms of trying to put the taxes accordingly. So, for example, if you are ordering say a mini, give me something that's really.
What kind of thing?
A phone cover.
Yeah, well, maybe a phone cover, not even a phone cover. I'm talking about something that is small, electronic,
Okay. Like a speaker.
like maybe like a Bluetooth
Speaker. Okay.
Now,
okay.
a small Bluetooth speaker
yeah.
clearly is not going to weigh a lot, right? And clearly on Temu, the prices are also not exorbitant.
Yeah,
It's very affordable. That's why people buy it, right? But it's an electronic device, and the value is
Right.
also basically, spiked up, so to say. But they will tax it predominantly on the weight, not on the value of it. That's where the problem obviously stands.
I have this problem where my daughter's laptop, the pen that they use. So there was this size battery that she had to get down for this pen, right? And we went everywhere to find it. No, couldn't, right? So apparently she decided to order it from one
Temu.
of these platforms, Temu or something. So I didn't know about that. I was still looking for it. At Liberty Plaza, I found it, and I bought the pair of batteries for it was around 7,000 or 6,000 or something like that, right? අහන්න බලන්නේ මොකද අම්මේ I mean ඔච්චර හොයලා හොයලා හම්බුණානේ සල්ලිදර ගත්තා.
Yeah.
And she's why did you buy it? I said you wanted it, no? I found it on Temu or wherever for 700 rupees.
Yeah, well,
Battery හරිද?
බැටරිය හරි ඉතින් ඔක්කොම මොඩල් ඔක්කොම දාලා නෙවන්නේ. අනේ
අයියෝ.
මගේ ඉතින් පොළව කාගෙන ගියා.
see, that is where the problem arises, right? So these individuals actually go through the normal channels in importing all these stuff, paying the relevant taxes to the authorities, and of course keep their markup and they sell it. Now here on a platform like this, that you're finding it very cheap, and it just comes directly to you,
yeah, exactly.
right? And customs cleared, and Temu also is free shipping,
Yeah, yeah.
right? And no courier charges and all that is basically so the loophole that's been looked at here is the weight, right? That's where basically that is unfortunate the situation. I mean, why now again they're requesting Temu to hike up the prices or something to that
Yeah,
effect.
yeah.
None of that is going to happen. None of that is going to happen. So these are things that really need to these are things that need to be sat down, discussed, come with a plan,
Yeah, yeah.
and basically implemented. Not wake up suddenly one morning and say, I don't like Temu, shut it down.
Yeah.
You can't do that, you know. I mean, there's what you also have to understand that whatever you come up with, right, it doesn't matter, even if it's in the government, even if it's in your company or whatever, there is going to be a loophole.
Yeah.
There is always going to be a loophole. How do you address this loophole is what you need to do. You can't just shut down everything or say or
ignore the loophole.
or ignore the loophole,
Yeah.
right? And just basically say this is how it's going to work, or you just forget it. You know, got to look at both sides also at the end of the day. You know, there are so many people.
And I think, Shaq, now Temu is, they don't have a representative in Sri Lanka now,
No, they don't.
right?
No.
But there are certain others who have,
Right.
right? So what they do is, they bring in a bulk.
Right.
They bring in a bulk, right? And whenever somebody purchases it, it's going from the local stores. It's basically not shipped directly from
Right.
from somewhere. So what
right.
are they going to do about that? Yeah.
So it's
Again, wait and see. It's a waiting game,
it's
clearly.
a cross-border e-commerce nightmare,
Oh,
which is
dear,
actually on right now, which need to seriously try and sort it out. These are things that not necessarily are basically a feather in the government's cap, by the way.
Yeah.
So sort it out.
Yeah.
Please.
And clarify these matters without just shooting your mouth. That's all we can say. Next one on the show. Sri Lanka to inspect all vehicles over 8 million on the radar.
Oh dear.
You know what's happening there?
No.
All registered vehicles basically are going to be inspected to look at the safety condition of each vehicles to see if they are roadworthy. Right, because to see if they're roadworthy and see because if they're accident prone or not
In Sri Lanka.
in Sri Lanka.
Most vehicles might not be roadworthy. I mean,
Yeah, that's also
Lanka
true. Yeah, so I mean 8 vehicles on the road basically are under the radar of inspection. I think first of all, most of the buses have to be inspected.
අර සීට් එක ගැන කිව්වා
Yeah. Right. So I don't inspecting regarding mechanical safety and so on and so forth. So that's one thing. And we also have a lot of electric vehicles that actually are in the market right now, actually on the roads also.
And all sorts of brand new vehicles, right? I've seen recently.
My goodness,
If
there
it-
are
I mean-
so many.
And
Every-
different brands. Also, I mean, obviously, I'm not great at vehicle brands, but it looks unusual to me.
Yeah.
A few of the brands.
What happened to all these Morris Miners and
ඒව දැන් නෑ නේද? They're collector's
They're
items.
collector's items, and those vehicles will actually fetch a much bigger price
Than
than
the-
your Land Rovers.
Yeah.
yeah.
Collector's items, no? Yeah.
If you want to basically preserve them, and there are people who do that.
Oh, yeah.
They spend hours taking care of the vehicle.
What they have, right? Now, Viharamadevi, they have like
the Associated Automobiles
or something. So they have like sometimes in Viharamadevi, they have like car days where
Parades.
parades, or where you put on
They go
all
on
your
parades, they go for these variety shows and all that.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's something that is basically the government is deciding to do. Take a look at over 8 million vehicles to see if they are roadworthy and to take care and see if basically.
I have a question. Who's going to do it?
The government.
Okay.
The government.
Hang on, I didn't understand the question. Was it value of 8 million and above or 8 million vehicles?
8 million vehicles.
Okay.
It's not barely 8 million vehicles on the road. That's
So
going
government
to
is going to do
be,
it.
yeah,
Okay.
inspected targeting mechanical safety.
Okay.
That's the
Okay.
story.
Right.
Okay, next one on the show. Trump issues letters to 7 more nations. Sri Lanka hit with 30% US tariffs.
Oh dear.
This is such a very disturbing news from the time we came. We're getting hit with this and that and all sorts of things.
This has actually gone down from 44%.
Yeah,
Which
actually,
was the first one. And basically, after much consideration and lots of sleepless nights, they have now
Thought of
decided
30.
30%.
30.
30%.
30 is the percentage of Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
There you go.
No
It's
dear.
not going to be easy because the thing is at the end of the day, you've got for example people. I mean you've got countries like Vietnam, right? See, what's going to happen is the main industry that is going to be affected is the apparel industry. Yeah. So they are the ones who are actually shipping as far as the exports to the US is concerned. Now you got to look at the other countries who are also suppliers to the UK in terms of apparel. Now Vietnam is a country that's obviously their taxes are I think 26%. Right? That's because they've actually gone with some other deals also, right? They've actually put down 0% as far as US imports are concerned. You know, so things like that. India is also down by India is at 26%.
Oh really?
Yeah, at 26%.
They were apparently going to be hit the biggest, right?
Yeah, but
So they worked their way through.
yeah, they did.
Good on Modi.
Huh?
Good on Modi.
Well, good on money. So yeah, so Sri Lanka is at 30%, but you just have to understand at the end of the day, if you're going to be selling a piece of garment, now it's going to be priced 30% more.
No.
Who is going to pay for it? It is going to be the American customer who's going to pay for it. But will they pay for that? Is the question. If they don't pay for it, then demand for that particular item is going to go down.
Yep.
If that demand goes down,
Shut down.
how are you going to sell?
Economics 101.
It's ridiculous. Somebody really needs to basically go ahead and let Trump know that this is not how it works.
Someone tell him that, please. එතන ඉන්න කට්ටිය.
Yeah.
He might say tomorrow by. We.
You never know, Chris.
No,
You never know with him.
It's such a drama
Tipex
there.
කළා දාලා.
Yeah.
Tipex කළා වැරදි නම්බරයක් ගහලා එව්වත් දන්නේ නැහැ.
And look at that love he had for Elon Musk. Now look at the hate he has for him now.
Anything is possible.
Is either black or white.
Yeah.
Very නිකන් two extremes.
I saw a clip today where basically Trump was at a meeting, I don't know, and he was talking to the Liberian president. And at that point, he was basically, the Liberian president is explaining something to him.
Right.
And rather than listening to what he's trying to say, at the end of it, he goes, "You speak very good English. Where did you learn English from?"
So ඒව තමයි යාට තියෙන ප්‍රශ්න.
Right? And then that's what he is. Well, and then the Liberian president.
But amidst of all my economic problems which I've been telling you, my English is also very good, thank you.
Did you learn that in Liberia? Yes.
Yes.
You speak English really well.
You know what he reminds me of? Those nosy aunties.
Yeah.
The girl is that if you talk to some young girl, the girl is saying, "Auntie, mama දැන් මොරටු යුනිවර්සිටි එක ගිහලා ඩිග්‍රී කරලා ඔක්කොම ඉගෙන ගන්න. අනේ දුවේ බලන්න කොහෙන්ද මේ ස්කර්ට් එක ගත්තේ?" Same thing. She's talking about her degree. "න කොහෙද පුතේ ස්කර්ට් සැඩල් දෙක හරිම ලස්සනයි පුතේ කොහෙන්ද ගත්තේ?" Same.
යන්නේ
So
කොහෙද මල්ලේ?
Trump and auntie all know each other.
යන්නේ කොහෙද මල්ලේ පොල්?
Yeah. Anyway.
Be like, what do you mean? Where's my English?
All right, that's the story. Sri Lanka hit by 30% import tax, export tax rather, from the US, courtesy of Trump. What do we have next on the show? Sri Lanka to implement property tax in
What is
2027.
happening, sir? So anything else
Aren't we-
but tax in this?
Aren't we already paying a property tax?
Varipana.
It's again, this
Is
is.
it? Varipanam, right?
Are we?
Varipanam geno?
Yeah, but we're paying for the municipal council.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then when you're acquiring a land also you pay a tax, no?
Do you?
Of course, stamp duty.
Yeah. Etika. Oh.
But this tax
This
actually.
is specifically for property.
Yeah, this tax actually targets the wealthy property owners, not the average income owners. So if you have
I'm okay
if you have a 1-bedroom house, you're okay.
Okay.
Right. So, but
Two also okay, I think.
again, this is going to be supposedly the question mark implemented in 2027.
And who doing?
Government. There's no proper clear details as to.
It's a statement.
Yes, it's a question. Property tax in 2027.
7 or not?
Shall we not?
ඔයාගේ penthouse එක හවුයිද දන්නේ?
මගේ penthouse එක.
Penthouse.
එක කාමරයයිනේ. One big room.
That is a painting house.
That is the only room in the penthouse. You walk into the room.
Not penthouse, is painting house.
Painting house.
Painting house. Okay.
Anyway, all right, we're done. Oh, not much really happened last week. in that
Actually,
case.
no, it's actually lot has happened. It was a lot painful. It was heartbreaking. This was.
Too much to absorb.
That was
Yeah,
too
way
much.
too much. It's like
Way
tax
too
this,
much. Tax
tax
this,
that,
this.
tax this.
And then, I forgot that. That's also tax.
Tax this, tax
When
that.
will we ever get a positive, petrol reduced by 300 rupees?
Madness.
වතුර
Petrol
දගමන්නේ.
reduced by 300 rupees, meaning petrol is free.
Okay,
No, I mean, good news like that.
I like that. No.
Never, no?
No, but we will if there's elections.
Yeah, that's
If there's elections.
Yeah, so because of that.
Yeah, election gundu again. Election gundu.
okay.
That's the story. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, that's Lanka last week. Time for us to get into our guest segment on the show today. A very interesting individual from the Moratuwa University is actually coming on the show to talk to us about IDEALIZE, courtesy of Motor University and, of course, AIESEC. We shall get into the guest segment right now. Hello and welcome to another great show. It's another guest interview on GNSL, and tonight we have a very special individual in the studio, and he's actually from the University of Moratuwa, and his name is Varun Poobalaraja, who's actually on the show with us, who is representing AIESEC. And Varun, you're the Vice President.
Yes, technically I'm the Vice President of a function called Business Development.
Right.
And I would like to thank you because none of any interviewers who interviewed me before haven't said my last name very correctly, but thank you for that.
You're welcome. Varun Poobalaraja. Let me say it again because I was thanked for it.
There you go.
Varun, thank you so much for coming on the show. And we're actually really excited to find out more details on IDEALIZE, which is actually talking about at the Moratuwa University. And the Motor University actually reached out to us, guys. Want to basically talk about it on the show.
Okay.
And a big thank you to Metma from the Motor University. And so here we are. We're all basically going to be talking about a very special event called IDEALIZE, which is of course organized by Motor University's AIESEC. Now, for people who don't know about AIESEC, Varun, what is AIESEC?
So, in a one-liner, I could say it's a club that gives extraordinary leadership experience compared to any other clubs. Why I say that is, like, the way we give the leadership experience is that there are two ways. Actually, why AIESEC stands out from other clubs is we give a special thing called exchange. I think you don't know what an exchange is. Let me explain.
Yes, we don't.
Exchange.
We don't. We have no idea.
What initially AIESEC, to talk about AIESEC's history, why it was created is to bring peace into between countries, because those time it was created between World War II and that time, so we wanted to create peace because at that time it was war.
Yeah.
So what AIESEC planned to do is send each of the countries locals to each other countries,
Right.
so that they could understand other cultures, grow more ignorance to what they don't understand, and get what the similarities from other people and mingle with them.
Right.
So that's the basic idea we were following for all these years.
So basically, it's like a bilateral exchange.
Exactly.
Okay.
And what our club specifically does is that, and also by organizing some events, we also give them to take on leaderships and go through challenges and stuff. And more, but the standout thing that we do is these exchanges. Like, we have sent most of our undergraduates in our university and also in other universities like KDU, SLTC and all, to countries like Egypt, Turkey, and to India as well, to do their internships and some voluntary activities like teaching in schools or participating in technological conferences, somewhat like that, to give them new experiences. So now in these days also, even though we have a lot of facilities to cater undergraduates when they go abroad to do their studies, that is somewhat challenging to everybody, and people who go through that experience actually become polished. So that is what we are aiming to do, and send more people to abroad to get these experience and grow their leadership. So that's what AIESEC in a nutshell.
In a nutshell.
So, hang on.
yeah, go ahead.
What does ISEC stand for?
I mean, we don't have an abbreviation.
So it's just ISEC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we just decided to pick up letters
Okay.
and put it together.
Okay.
No, of course
The
not.
creator might have an idea about what the A and IESEC stands for, but
Okay.
I'm not very aware of that. But
Okay. Isaac Newton? No.
No.
Spelling
The
doesn't
spelling, no. Here we go again. Right.
Thank God he didn't say John.
Yeah. So Varun, I mean, you mentioned the other clubs, right? I mean, in school, we were part of the Road Tract and the Interact in school and Road Tract, and of course you've got the Leo Club and so many other clubs that are actually out there. What makes AIESEC different to those clubs?
so in these clubs, these people interact with each other locals.
Right.
But ISEC gives you an experience to interact
Overseas.
with foreigners.
Right.
So not only we are sending people abroad, but we are also bringing people from abroad to interact with our people.
Right.
So this thing, as I told, could help our people to mingle with another culture, learn about them, and what kind of technological improvement that country has been gone through. and what kind of new kind of concepts and theories they follow. So this understanding, as I told, can brew some peace between us, and also we get to know what are the hot topics in each of the countries which could develop ourselves.
Absolutely. I think these type of things, like when you take Sri Lankans from our universities and when you take them to another country, you just open the entire world to how advanced they are perhaps at times, right? The methods of what they use, right? And how advanced they are when it comes to where we are right now, which is a very important thing for youngsters like graduates to go and see. I don't know, there is definitely a cost involved in this, right? When you're sending a group of youngsters to a country like this and perhaps getting those people down, who is going to bear that? What happens? What's the mechanism in that?
In that place, when you go for internships, mostly those internships will be paid internships, but you won't be getting a profit out of it. But the flight money you spend and the living costs, everything will be covered in that wage you get for all those period you spend there as an intern.
Okay.
But when it comes to volunteering, the cost actually has to be bared by the person who is going.
Okay.
So we are also collaborating with alliances to give discounts to the people who are volunteering to go other countries, and also insurances, you have to put insurance before you go to a country.
Okay.
So that also we are trying to partner up with various companies to reduce the burden for them.
Okay.
You mentioned something about leadership, based on lot of leadership. So are these seminars or are these workshops? You mentioned about volunteering work. Is there a particular period that they go and do this? How does that work?
Yes, for volunteering, you basically spend a month in a different country, and there'll be people to help you. The foreign ISEC people will be there to help you, but basically you will be the one who will be handling a lot of stuffs. And volunteering basically is provided us by some company that is in there in that company, or an institute that is in foreign. So those people will be the ones interacting with the locals we send here, sent from here. But there'll be people to help you, but most of the time you will be the person who will be straight away interacting with them, going through all the opportunities and challenges.
Okay. So, one thing I want to ask is, like you said, there is interaction between countries, and which is obviously, I think, one of the most important parts of the whole program, right? Any particular success stories you'd like to share where people have actually done this, and then obviously have come out quite brilliantly well out of the whole program?
Nice, yeah.
Actually, there's one person who is who has become the MCVP. I'm not very sure you know the term MCVP. It's the member committee vice president. If there's a subsidiary companies in Sri Lanka, there's a main mother company. Likewise, for all the local committees, there's a member committee, is the mother company. So for the mother company of ISEC in Egypt, the person who became their vice president there actually was a person who didn't start as an ISECer. He went through a volunteering experience like every other. So after that experience, he wanted to apply for ISEC membership. He got through all that, and at last he became one of the member committee vice presidents. So that kind of a change has been given to that person, so which inspired him to become one of the ISECers. And not only that, most of the ISECers who are in our clubs also, after finishing their club period, they have started with the ISEC members and have been very successful recently. People, I'm not very sure whether you know the startup Robotic Gen and all. So most of them in that organization are from ISEC. So those kind of startups have been I'm not sure they those startups
inspired.
Yeah, it is because of us. And I'm very proud to say that it has happened because of us.
Super.
And those people have also participated in the competition IDEALIZE and have been through all these finals and semi-finals, and somewhat became champions. Some people became runners-up likewise.
So is it more, you mentioned a couple of universities that you have worked with. Is it a particular stream, or is any student in this university in whichever field can join you all and take part in these programs? How does that work?
Only the smartest ones.
Again, definitely the three of us. Definitely the three of us.
How did I?
No, there's no restrictions to who have to join and who is not. We accept everybody. It's the motto of ISEC to accept everyone. So everybody who would like to have a chance and like to develop themselves can join.
So have you actually been on an exchange program?
no, but I want to go. But whenever I apply, I'll get into some kind of an event which is related to ISEC, and I can't go. Last time, last year, it was the same competition, IDEALIZE, and I was one of the person handling partnership there, so I was not able to go. And this time, since I became the local committee vice president, I was not able.
So
to
next year's the year. Definitely.
Yeah. Next day he'll be the president.
So what is IDEALIZE? What happens?
We're about to get into that one.
yeah.
So IDEALIZE is what we're basically here to talk about. And ISEC, of course, is a committee that is really pushing IDEALIZE. Now, IDEALIZE has been around for a very long time, right?
Yes.
And now, give us more details on that.
So we started IDEALIZE like 5 years back. What the actual idea of IDEALIZE is, like, we don't impose any restrictions to the delegates or the participants. What we ask from them is to innovate, bring new ideas, and create a digital solution from that. So that's the basic motto of IDEALIZE, because we don't want to like restrict them. Okay, you have to give solutions from these sectors.
Right.
Whatever the problems they find out, they can make a digital solution and pitch it to us. So these process is like, we'll give their knowledge sessions to build all those digital solutions they have to build, and every resources will be maximum provided to them. So what they'll be having is an idea and energy, spirit to build that and provide it to us. And in the finals, it will be mostly like a market pitching activity. So they pitch their ideas to the judges. Like, those people will be from investors side and from other companies who would like to invest in startups. So they'll be pitching to those people, and whoever wins, they get a chance. Like, it's not provided by ISEC, but if the judges are inspired by the idea, they get a chance to work with them and introduce their idea to the market.
So now you have ISEC exchange students from around the world also coming for this, or is it just for Sri Lankans?
No, it is just for Sri Lankans. Like, it's an all-island competition done for, like, any university student can participate. Right.
And do you have any, like, for example, like Andy said, do you have any success stories that we can actually talk about of somebody who's actually won IDEALIZE in the last couple of years or so and has taken their startup to the next level?
Yes, as I told, one example is Robotics Gen.
Right.
Most of the people who participated now became the core committee of Robotics Gen, and like they are leading a different lifestyle on like spending a lot of time with robots and how to develop and bring robotics to Sri Lanka. What Robotics Gen does is like teach robotics to school students.
Right.
So that kind of stuff, and they also like participate in a lot of robotic related competitions and competitions like IDEALIZE. And another like last year winners, I think the team name is Phantom Orion or something. They have started a software development startup this year called Lightspeed Labs. So those people have been like partnered up with some foreign companies right now and they have become successful. And those some of the people who are in that team is my my colleagues, my batchmates. So I can witness how much they have developed through this competition and gone through most of challenges. So I think it's pretty much a good thing if you were able to participate in this competition and get what we offer.
So does ISEC actually assist the meet and greet with investors and clients, or is it just done by themselves?
No, like when we like bring in people for the judge panel, we actually mostly focus on industry experts, investors, and these kind of people who would be helpful for our delegates if they actually want to introduce the ideas to the market. So they can approach them, and after that they can start their own things.
Wow, okay. It sounds really, really interesting, and especially, of course, from Moroto University. Moroto University is actually rumored to be one of the most smartest universities. Is that true?
Yeah.
But I'm asking him.
I think the answer is yes. Answer is yes. It's like
the cream of the country. Okay.
That is like the sprinkle on the cake. I can't get any better than that.
I think most of the certification done, right, in Sri Lanka, when it comes to any things that come from from outside the country, I think most of the certifications go to Moroto University.
Yeah.
So it's a big achievement.
It's a huge achievement. And getting back to IDEALIZE, in terms of being a part of it, just give us more details as to when it is, Are there registrations still open? Can people take part in it? Just give us more details on that
Actually,
one.
the registrations are already closed.
Okay.
And we are like into the prototype planning stage, like where people create a prototype of their digital solution. And we are planning to have a finals in the second week of September.
Right.
Like so far, we have chosen Virtusa as the venue partner to have the final gathering in Virtusa's place. And also, for now, we have partners like Creative Software, Ante Solutions, and some other engineering companies have partnered up to provide us with all the knowledge sessions and expenses, aid to expenses and stuff. And we are still searching for new partners so that we could bring in a grand event and provide the maximum results to the people who are joining as participants.
This
How
is
was
fabulous.
the response with the registration?
I mean, we so far have 2,000 plus participants.
My
Oh,
goodness.
only.
Wow. That's quite enough.
That's quite
You
a
expected
lot.
100, no, that's
Yeah,
2,000.
2,000.
2,000.
Wow, that's
Mr.
amazing.
Barakas.
No, but the thing is, what it's just absolutely amazing because the fact that they've actually opened up a platform for kids out there
Yeah.
to create something in terms of technology wise, because the world is just it's running on technology today, right? And this is your 5th year that you're doing this, right?
No, my third year.
The 3rd year you're doing this. And in terms of the others, I'm just talking about, apart from the winners, the others who've actually created these prototypes and obviously taken it up to a certain level, have they continued with it or have they basically just let go after?
No, like some people, I remember, for example, there was a team last year called Mechatronics, I remember, I'm not very sure, but that's the team's name. They created a personal gym trainer kind of an app.
Okay.
And they have developed it and they have gone, after attending IDEALIZE, they have gone to other competitions and polished their idea and they have also made a research paper out of it and introduced this to some investors
Alright.
that we know, like companies like in Singapore. I'm not very sure whether that was the company, but I think that is the company. So they have contacted these companies to market their ideas. So the participants who come to finals, they don't just throw their ideas after winning or losing. They actually try to develop it and bring it to the market.
How difficult is it, Varun? I mean, you know, in a country like ours, when you're talking about technology advancement and software development, everybody basically talks about Silicon Valley. They feel that that is where you go to make it big. But we have some of the smartest brains in Sri Lanka. How difficult is it? Because we just don't have the platform to take it further.
Yeah, it is there are a lot of difficulties. As a person who is seeing from outside, I can even feel how difficult that is. But
Right.
the person who is actually working, they are stressed out like hell. But we believe that we should make a platform where they could it's easy for them to introduce themselves to the people like investors and the companies which could pour some money and bring these new ideas to life.
Right.
And we are actually trying that through these IDEALIZE actually.
Right.
So that's one of our key goals. That's why we invite investors and company experts to attend our judge panel in these final events. It is quite difficult, like we haven't achieved what we thought in the beginning, but we're still trying to achieve our goal by letting these participants not stop there, introduce them to the field, like the companies, and make it easy for them to interact with them so that the difficulty to approach these kind of companies will be reduced. After that, developing and everything, that will be anyway handled by the team. So
Right.
we don't have any control over that, but letting them experience or like introducing them to these people is what we are trying to
Giving that opportunity
Yeah.
for them to be actually seen. Well, it's fantastic, and what ISAC is doing, of course, is brilliant, and creating that opportunity for kids out there, especially university students out there, and trying to move forward with technology. We want to wish you and of course everybody at ISAC all the very best for IDEALIZE. Thank you so much for coming on the show. I think we all learned quite a bit.
Yeah, of
course.
When we are ready with our app, we will approach you.
Yes, or something.
Right?
Something like a cleaning device or something. We will approach you for sure. For sure.
Our app is going to be APE.
Well, I do have a bomber, like we only accept undergraduates as partners.
We are undergraduates.
Definitely. Very so
We are
under.
overly undergraduate.
Overly undergraduate.
We are underground.
I was wondering why we were not in the Morocco University. How come we may be?
I'll tell you later.
Varun, thank you so much for being a part of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, on GNSL today, something that we've actually all learned, and something that, especially if you're a parent watching this, if you've got kids obviously interested in technological advancement, maybe you should obviously try and actually go for the IDEALIZE tournament or show and see exactly the stuff that actually comes out. We shall carry on with our show as we take a break, and we'll be back right after this on GNSL. Thank you very much. Welcome back to GNSL. We are back right after our guest segment on the show on another Friday, tail end of the show as always. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. Thank you so much for all the follows on our Instagram pages and our Facebook pages and our TikTok pages and our YouTube pages and
That's all we have. Four only we have. Thank you.
Okay.
And our Samaru pages.
All right, now it's time for us to get into game night, which is much awaited and looked forward to
Especially by me. My can't wait. All right. 6 questions will appear on the screen, each with 4 answer options A, B, C, D. You will have 15 seconds to choose the correct answer. May the best one win.
Okay, all right.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Christian, you got what? Augustus Caesar was the founder of the Roman Empire. What was his
C.
D.
C.
Tiberius.
No, actually, Andy's right.
C, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I've read it somewhere.
පොඩ්ඩක් කියවන්න පුළුවන් නම් ඒක. පොඩ්ඩක් කියවන්න පුළුවන් මොකක්ද කියලා නම?
Octavius.
ඉතින් ඉස්සෙල්ලා එක.
Octavius. Gynecologist. Gynecologist Octavius. Kill me now.
So you didn't read the.
You said G දැක්කම gynecologist මතක් වෙන්නේ. Okay,
Next one.
Okay.
Which year did Alexander Ambrosia become victorious?
C. I said C first.
B.
I don't know.
C.
Who is she?
B. Who is she? I have no idea.
What is the question?
She's a Victoria's Secret
model.
Victoria's Secret model.
Okay.
And those things Shaq knows.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
It's secret.
It's still
Okay,
wondering what the secret is.
Next one. What is the breed of the cat?
Bengal.
C.
I said C.
I said C first.
I said C.
I said C. Oh, so
Everybody gets.
I said D.
Everybody gets a point.
No, I don't get a
so
point.
I get. I have.
1-1.
Oh.
Sha. 2-1-1. Sha.
2-1.
Sha.
Okay.
Hari දාන්න.
Who composed
B.
A?
මමත්
No, I'm saying D.
Wait.
I'm saying D.
Nutcracker, eh? Nutcracker is a Russian movie.
Not
It
a
has to
movie,
be-
man.
It's a opera or whatever. D. That's a Russian name. I said D.
I said D
He said
before
D
you.
about 10 minutes ago. Oh. I'm wondering what is happening here. Listen to him.
This is why you don't listen on the show.
අයියෝ
Then-
නෑ ඉතින් එහෙම පොඩ්ඩක් කල්පනා කරලා කියන්න එපා එහෙම.
මම කල්පනා කරලා කිව්වේ.
ඒ point එක-
මම logically බලලා කිව්වේ.
මොකද වගේ logic එක?
Russian.
මා පුදුම logic එකක් නේ ඕක.
Russian. That's what the only Russian name.
Logic එක. Russian.
There was no other Russian name.
No other Russian name.
Russian එක කෑ ගහලා කියන්න එපා.
මොකද්ද වැඩිපුර Zelensky මොකද්ද නම අපිට Zelensky නේ තිබ්බේ.
නෑ.
Okay.
Read that.
Yeah, read that.
Petrol, ICM,
Technology.
technology.
Yo, okay, next.
Technology.
Okay, right.
Right, okay.
What is the nearest star to our solar system?
D.
A.
C.
Don't know.
Proxima.
Really? Really, Shaq? Did you really name it was Proxima Centauri or something? Centauri.
Centauri.
Proxima
Of course, I studied that.
Proxima.
මේ ස්ටඩි කරන කාලේම හොයාගෙන නැත්තේ. බොරු.
He was the star. You were Proxima.
මෙයා ස්ටඩි කරන කාලේ ඕවා හොයාගෙන නැත්තේ.
No, he was Proxima. Oh, okay.
Okay, so I've got 4. I'm 4.
The game is over.
Andy's-
4-1-1. Hurry. Done.
Andy's 1-1.
Yeah.
Andy Christian 1-1.
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
Oh,
I'm going to keep quiet.
Yeah,
I'm going to keep quiet.
it's up to Andy.
I mean, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
really.
Okay. Right.
Okay.
Andy loves it.
Right. Oh,
What is the French
B.
water on Earth? Percentage of fresh water on Earth?
I think.
Fresh water, ne?
I know. A.
Fresh water.
Andy, I think you're right.
I think B.
I think it's D.
A.
Andy A?
Yeah.
Andy goes A.
I will go.
A! Oh!
There can't be that much fresh water, man.
Right, but there can't be that much of fresh water.
Hey, Muru, huh?
There's more.
You don't have to do anything Christian today. Because you know why?
Why?
Huh?
The loser must wear.
A Gen Z inspired outfit for the next show. For the next show. A Gen Z inspired outfit for the next show.
I will get something from Venuki.
You.
Yeah.
Her
yeah.
crop top. And her tiny skirt.
Tiny skirt.
And
yeah.
her crop top.
And her heels.
And her heels.
And her gadol bagi heels.
And right. I guess Sheen heel sticker. All right. Venuki,
All
get ready
right.
to give
Yeah,
him your
yeah.
crop top.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. Before we go, we'd like to let you know that we got a very special announcement that's going to happen next week. And we're into the 47th show today. Is that right? Are we? Yeah, show 48? 41? 40, what,
46. What is that?
What is
that?
That man,
What is
how
this?
can that?
Oh, 46.
This is 6.
This is 6, is it?
6?
I don't know in mind.
This you know how much this is? Break. That means take a break.
Take a break.
Not nobody thought it this rugby player no. Make a neveda කියලා
And
දෙන්නේ.
Other players don't do this.
Any sport don't you do this?
And like when he starting cue is 1, 2, 3. Two remaining.
Now
Remaining. Oh.
now what is the episode? 46.
46.
What? 41?
42?
Yes. 46. Oh, this is 1, this is 6.
Okay.
Does it make... I'm sorry. I
6 කියන්නේ මේ 6 මෙහෙමද 6?
මන් දන්නේ කොහොමද
මෙහෙමද 6?
ඒක Gen Z
මෙහෙම 6.
මෙහෙම.
46.
Okay.
This is the 46th show.
So then what is this? That is 1. Okay. එතකොට 47 කොහමද?
Anyway, moving on.
Never
47 now.
Right
Right here then.
47.
and right. 7.
එතකොට දෙකෙන්ම පෙන්නනවා.
All right, yeah, 46th show. And we got a special announcement that's actually coming up on the show next week. So watch the spaces. It's going to be something exciting, something we're excited about.
We are very excited about it.
We hope that you will also be as excited.
You all will be excited. Be excited.
Be
There you go.
excited.
Be
Whether
excited.
like it or not, be
Be
excited.
excited.
Yes.
Let's just quickly run through our followers on the show as to where we stand right now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. We are
Oh wow!
Whoa, 3159.
3,159 followers.
3,159 followers. Thank you
Yay.
so much. Thank you so much. It's just been growing day by day. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. Please continue to follow us on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, on TikTok. Our TikTok page is actually getting a lot of traction at the moment, so which is good. Our YouTube page can do a little bit of help.
But we are getting there. We will slow and steady.
Yeah, we're
That's,
getting
that,
there.
It has worked for us.
It has worked for us. It has worked for us.
Yeah.
And we're done with the show for today. Thank you so much to each and every one of you for being a part of the show. Thank you so much for all your follows, your comments, everybody taking
Likes
part in
and
those
love.
crazy polls that we actually put on the stories. Thank you guys for being a part of the show. We shall catch up with you once again next Friday, 7 p.m. right here on PodHub. Good night, Sri Lanka.